Hey everybody, it's Mr. Enoch here. This is my first video for our online enrichment week. I just want to take the time to walk you through some of the important things that are on Schoology so that you or your parents or anyone else can kind of see what it looks like, what you should be looking for, and how you kind of complete the work this week. So the first thing to be aware of, always check the update section on Schoology here. I will update daily what the daily routine will be for the day. Last time I updated was Friday, just gave you some general background on this week. Left you some information about the iPad pickup in case you were wondering about that. So there's a link on there in case you need to go pick up your iPad from the school. But the update section is always a good place to check just for general information. Now, most of the really important stuff will be in the material section in this folder, Enrichment 330 to 43. But before I go into that, I want to run you through this letter to both parents and students that I have on Schoology. Now, I'm not going to sit here and read this whole letter, but I am going to highlight some of the important information in it. So, first off, these past few weeks have been eventful. I have missed working with all of you in English class. It really has been an awesome experience with all my classes this last marking period. And as we transition into this new style of learning, I'm excited. I think there's a lot of really neat things we can do together online, but it's going to take some practice. It's going to take some work on your end, a lot of work on my end. But if we come together and do it, I think it could be very meaningful. That being said, some information you might want to be aware of. So if you have any unsubmitted work that was assigned and due before school closure, you have the option to submit this work during this 2-week period. That's really important for anyone who is missing assignments. So anything in the grade book for marking period 3, I'm only able to enter grades in for those assignments due prior to March 13th. I'm not going to put in any new grades for marking period 3. So it looks like your grades are about set where they're at if you have everything handed in. Now, if you are missing some things, you will be able to go back and do those for partial credit based on grading reporting policies. And I have actually sent some Schoology messages to students who are missing a substantial amount of assignments. If you didn't get a message, it means you pretty much have everything in, but you do want to go and check PowerSchool yourself in order to make sure you have everything done. Now, one note about that, we completed our memoir piece on March 16th, which is technically outside the grade range, which means it technically will not count against you as a grade. That being said, if you did it, if you submitted your memoir piece, I did give you a grade. I left feedback on those pieces. I really appreciated reading a lot of those. And with those memoir pieces, they're kind of an easy grade. So if you haven't done it yet, that would actually be a really easy thing to do this week that will probably have a net positive impact on your grade. So if you're worried about your grade, if you're thinking about something that you want to do and you don't have that done, that's a good one. Otherwise, go back and look at any missing assignments. Please submit those so I can put them in the gradebook. So now I'm actually going to run you through the material section. So if you click on materials on our little sidebar here, enrichment material 3.4 to 4.3. Now yours is going to look different for each day because mine's a teacher page, so I have a little bit more information than you. But I will post each folder daily. First off, up here, I have some contact information and my office hours. So throughout the week, you might have questions about your work. I can discuss anything related to English throughout the day. I do have official office hours from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So those times I'm going to be at my computer ready to answer anything. That being said, I'm going to most likely be answering anything you need throughout the day. If you or anyone at home needs to reach out, Schoology message is awesome. Email works as well. I do not have access to a phone, so emailing me will probably be the best way for anyone else in your house who has questions about the week for me. They can reach out that way. And you can always reach out to me through Schoology message. That's the best way. So now I want to go back and walk you through the enrichment material folder. So for each day, there's going to be a new folder. And the folder is going to have kind of a flow to it. So the first element of the folder will always be directions. So for instance, I'll go over the directions for Monday right here. I'm going to have another video on Monday with just directions for Monday that I'll post. I'll try to post the video daily. Um, so for each day during enrichment week, I'm going to post directions, review how you go over the course. Here's the schedule for day 1. So 1, on Monday, only thing I need you to do is please select something to read. I have a variety of resources in this folder for online that I'm actually going to go in tomorrow's video. You can also choose a book, magazine, short story, or piece that you already have. You can always select a new piece throughout the week, but it might be beneficial to use the same piece throughout the week because the enrichment activities are actually going to build on each other. That being said, it really doesn't matter what you're reading as long as you're reading. You're always going to have to post to a discussion board. That's just to keep me updated about what you're reading, what it's about, kind of track some of the thoughts as it relates to the enrichment activities you're going to be doing. And then for Monday, the only thing you really need to do besides posting a discussion board, which is there, you're just letting me know what you're reading, is to read for 30 minutes. So having this piece read will help you conduct the activities throughout the week. Those are the directions for Monday. There may be one little supplemental thing that I add, but that's pretty much what you're going to be doing for Monday, and that's what it's going to have for throughout the week. So it'll always be good to check this direction box. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to bore you any longer with this video. I'm going to have a more detailed video about what to do for Monday tomorrow. I'm also going to show you some of the resources available tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Today was just about reconnecting, putting out a video so you guys know that I will be here. I will be checking in on you if you need it. And I wish you luck this week. I'm excited to see some of the things you guys produce because I think the things that the 10th grade English department came up with are, I think they're engaging. I think they're interesting. And we'll let you guys be creative while also going over some of the information we have worked with in class previously.